Good morning, friends. It's Sprink. This workout is a full body workout. It can be body weight. You can also use dumbbells. If you have dumbbells, bring them, grab them. You will also want a chair. So I'm gonna go get my chair. I'll give you guys time to grab a chair too. If you don't have one, not a big deal. I can show you plenty of things to do without it. But if you do have a chair or a step, even like a low bench would work great. So go grab those things and then we'll meet back here. We'll just set it out of the way. A little bit more about this workout. It's designed for prenatal, but anybody can do it. It doesn't mean that only pregnant women can participate in this exercise. It just means that it was designed specifically with their needs and their strengths in mind, as well as some other considerations for their changing bodies. But it's a great full body workout for anyone. Some of my language that I use might not apply to you if you're not pregnant, but you can still get the work in. So we'll start with a few rounds of sun salutations to warm up, especially paying attention to the breath, taking deep breaths, connecting breath to body movements, and then we will move on to the circuit. We're going to do one circuit today instead of breaking it up into several different ones. I'm going to take us through it twice, but if you're short on time, this is another great video to do. If you're short on time, it'll be a full body circuit. You can do it through one time, or you can do it through twice with us if you have time. So there are 6 moves. We'll do 8 reps of each move per side if it's a double-sided move, and I'll walk through each of those moves as we get there. But for now, excuse me, if you have your stuff, you need a chair. Dumbbells are optional. Even the chair is optional. If you don't have one, don't worry. And we will get started with our sun salutes. We'll do 3. Move the chair out of the way. So focus really here on just moving, kind of waking up the body, noticing what you feel, and taking deep breaths. So big breath, inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale to lift, exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step your right foot back, followed by the left. Take a deep breath in, lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale, fold, press to your knees, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise up on your tiptoes and walk forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach up to stand. Exhale, hands to your heart. 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back first this time. Nice little lunge hold, followed by the right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, fold. Press to your knees, then to your toes, downward facing dog. This time, let's inhale the left foot up behind you. Big stretch up, left heel to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Press off the right toes into forward fold. Inhale, reach to stand. Exhale, hands to your heart. 1 more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step back with either foot. Deep breath in, exhale, down to the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale, fold, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot lifts. Exhale, lift a little higher. Deep breath in, exhale, step forward. Press off the left toes. Forward fold. And slowly roll up. All right, that's the warm up. Now let's bring our chair into place. Just wherever the space is available to you. So on these leg moves, we're gonna do a couple rounds of lunges. This is where the dumbbells are optional. If you have them, great, you should use them. If you don't worry about it. And we'll go body weight, which is what I'm going to choose to do today. So the first move is 8 per side of Romanian deadlifts. We're doing this one for the purpose of doing each leg on its own, one at a time, and 2 to practice balance. So about a step away from your chair, you're going to lift your other foot up, or one of your feet up, onto the chair. And then we're going to drop down into a lunge or split squat here for 8. So press down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Switch sides. Other foot comes right next to that front foot. Switch feet on the chair. Same thing here, 8 times. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, our next move is a dip, so we'll use the chair for this as well. If your wrists get a little funny on dips, you can use a dumbbell or some kind of weight overhead for overhead tricep press. Have a seat on the edge of the chair, slide yourself off, and you're going to bend through the elbows to slide your spine right down the chair. Put just a teeny tiny bit of space between your body and the chair, but keep the hips and the back close. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're moving back to legs. So we're going to do 8 on each side, reverse lunge. Step back and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last 2, 7, and 8. Switch sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very good. We'll come down now to the floor, the top of a push-up position, and we're going to alternate tapping the opposite shoulder. 8 times on each side. If you would like, you can also use it elevated here and tap that way. Okay? Okay. Hi. Say hi to Mommy. All right, 8 on each side. Here we go. We've got 3 moves left, counting this one. Up, up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 14, 16. Rest. The next move is an elevated glute bridge. So we're going to put our feet back up onto the chair and press ourselves up. If you don't have a chair, this is where you can do just a regular bridge with your feet flat on the floor. The purpose of doing these is training the posterior chain. Are you going to be in the way? So make sure when you do these that your feet go flat on top of the chair and that your chair is against something so it doesn't slide. So not like this with your heels into the chair. Bottoms of your feet into the chair will help you press as high as you can. Here we go. Press up. Try to get your hips in between your shoulders and your knees. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And rest. All right, press yourselves up. We're actually going to stay on the ground, so don't stand all the way up. I just got to move Miley out of my way. We'll be laying on your back still. All right, Sissy, watch out. And now you guys remember maybe from class wall slides, we're reaching up and down. We're going to do that just laying on our backs here. So, before we get started, take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, use your core muscles to pull your pelvis up and your back flat against the mat. Don't hold your breath, but do your best to hold your position right here. Make sure you've got room to raise your arms up overhead and pull them back down. So elbows are running along the floor, up, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Okay, those are our moves. So I'll run this through one more time. If you're short on time, I know you mamas are, just call it good here. If not, join me for one more round. We're going back up to those Romanian or Bulgarian, split squats here. Make sure your chair's pushed into the wall. And here we go. 8 on each side. 6, 7, 8. Switch legs. Six, 7, 8. All right, we're on to dips next. Hi, Jen. That's okay. You can hop in now if you want, or just wait till the recording's live. We just started our second set. We've got 8 dips. Remember, try to bend at the elbows. Keep your shoulders locked in. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're back up to standing. We'll do step back lunges, 8 on each side. Use dumbbells if you want. 2, 3, 6, 7, last one, 8. Switch feet, and we're back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 2, right here, 7, 8. Shoulder taps are next. We've got 3 moves to go. Top of the push-up position. Drop your hips down between your feet and your shoulders, not up like this. Here she comes. And then start your taps. 8 on each side. Working to hold steady through the center. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, back to your chair. Make sure it's pressed up against a wall or on a sticky surface so it won't move on you. Feet come flat to the top. We've got 2 moves left. This and those floor angels, we'll call them. All right, feet flat on the chair. Press up. 1, 2. Try to lift your hips as high as you can. Get a little glute squeeze at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, and 8. stay here, just bring your feet flat to the floor. And remember, let's get our spine in a good position. So take a deep breath in. And then exhale, roll your tailbone up as you press your spine into the mat. Knuckles and elbows on the floor. Start to reach up overhead like you're doing a jumping jack. And then pull down for 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Go ahead and rest and relax here. Close your eyes, take some deep breaths. Use this time to connect with your body. If you're pregnant, connect with your baby, talk to him or her. Use this time as kind of an intentional moment in your day to take care of yourselves. Let's do a little gratitude moment here. So think of 2 to 3 things you can pause to appreciate today. Really pause on each one and think about what your life would be like without this thing, or what specifically about your life is better because of it. And then we'll just end with a little bit of quiet stillness for you guys, away from the news, away from your work, away from your family possibly. Mine is always right by my side. Right, Miley? But maybe you were able to get away for a moment. So stay here, enjoy this quiet stillness for as long as you're able. And thank you for joining me today.